use Calendly to collect the bookings of the appointments, and I want that whenever I receive a new appointment booking, the details of the same should be added in my Google Sheets. Yes, this is possible. I'll show you how this is going to work. So let's say I'm just going to book an appointment for 22nd of June, and for the time I'm going to select it as 12 p.m. So let's just book the appointment as new user. So I have successfully booked the appointment right over here as new user. As you can see, this is the date and time. So let me open my Google Sheets now, and you're going to see the details are added right over here. The same date and time, the same name, the same email. And yes, this is no magic. This is the power of automation which we're going to create in today's video. Hello all, welcome back to Pabbly, and in this video I'll show you how you can automatically save Calendly bookings to Google Sheets without any manual efforts. And the best part is you can create and try this for free today. So let's get started. To do this, you just have to open your workflow builder and say Pabbly Connect if you are an existing user like me. But if you are a new user, open a new tab and search for pabbly.com/connect in your browser and open the landing page of Pabbly Connect. In the top right corner, you're going to see the option of sign up for free. So click on this sign up for free, and you are going to get 100 of tasks free every month to explore Pabbly Connect. In short, 100 of tasks free means that you can get a free trial of Pabbly Connect. And what you can do is you can add up to 100 of appointment bookings into your Google Sheets for free. And yes, this is true. Once you try Pabbly Connect, and if you like it, you can move on further and purchase the subscription plan of Pabbly Connect. And for that, we have a special discount coupon code which is just for you, which is attached right over here. This discount coupon code can get you a very heavy discount on the subscription plan of Pabbly Connect. But I'll suggest you that first try Pabbly Connect. If you find it helpful for you, then you can move on further and purchase the subscription plan using this amazing discount coupon code. Alright, so now we're on the workflow builder of Pabbly Connect, and let's see how to create this amazing automation. So for that, this is the most important window. And how can you reach here? So you have to log in inside Pabbly Connect, come on the dashboard. In the top right corner, you're going to see the option of create workflow. So go and create workflow and create from scratch. Open your workflow builder. This is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow will run. Trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So by this, you can understand that the trigger starts the process and the actions are results towards the same. So to get started, we have to click on this add trigger button. For the trigger application, I'm just going to search for Calendly right over here and select Calendly. So I'm just going to search for it and select it. For the event, I'm just going to select it as invitee created user. If you are using this for organization, you can select the same too. Now you have to click on this connect button. If you haven't connected your Calendly till now with Pabbly Connect, you have to go on this add a new connection. Otherwise, you have to go on this select existing connection and then save. I haven't, so I'm just going to click on this add a new connection and then click on this connect with Calendly. So let's just click on this button, and my Calendly account is already logged in, so it is connected successfully. But if your account is not logged in, Pabbly is going to first ask you to log in your account, and then only it will be connected. So I'll suggest you log in all your accounts before starting with the automation. It makes the procedure very easy. As you can see, my Calendly account is connected in a single second. Yes. Okay, so now let's just choose the organization and the user right over here. After choosing this, just click on this save and send test request. Now it is saying waiting for webhook response. So how can you capture this webhook response? Before we capture this webhook response, make sure that you have a Calendly Pro plan in order to use this integration. Okay, now how to capture this webhook response? For that, as you can see that this is the meeting, which is a 30-minute meeting. You just have to copy the link for the appointment you want to create this automation for and open it in a new tab. What you have to do, you have to book an appointment which will be a test appointment. Okay, so let's just book it for 25th of June, and for the time I'm just going to keep it as 2 p.m. right over here. For the name, I'm just going to keep the first name as dummy user, and then for the email, I'm just going to keep it as dummy@pabblytunes.com, and it is saying please share anything that will help prepare for the meeting. So over here you can enter the details if you wish. If you don't want, you can just leave it as blank and click on this schedule event. Now you can see this event is successfully scheduled. So let's just open our workflow, and you're going to see that Pabbly is capturing the response for the same right over here, and the details are exactly the same. You can see the same email, same name, and the rest of the details are also same. Now I'm just going to add these details in my Google Sheets, but you can see it is already added because my previous workflow is switched on. Okay, so let's just delete this and we're going to see how to add these details now. Okay, so in order to add these details, we have to connect our Google Sheets with Calendly. Okay, for that, click on this add new action step. For the action application, you have to select it as Google Sheets. For the event, you have to select it as add new row and click on this connect. Now if you have already created a connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect, then click on the select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection and then sign in with Google. Now you have to choose the Gmail account with the help of which you want to build this connection. So I want to build this connection with the help of this Gmail account, so I'm just going to choose the same right over here. After we choose the Gmail account, Pabbly is going to ask us for some permissions. So what you have to do, you have to click on this allow, give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for, because your data is 100% safe with us, no need to worry. Now Google Sheets is connected with Pabbly Connect. After creating this connection, what we have to do is we have to choose the spreadsheet and the sheet. So as you can see, the name of my spreadsheet is appointment booking, so I'm just going to choose the same, and the sheet is sheet 1, so I've chose the same right over here. Now one by one I'm just going to enter all of these details which I want to add in my Google Sheets. But here comes the main hack, that we don't have to enter the details manually by typing it, but instead we have to map it. So you must be wondering, what is mapping? So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step, and when we insert the data from the previous step, automatically a data becomes dynamic and changes with every new response received. And in order to map these details, you have to put a slash, search for the details which you wish to map, and map it like this. After mapping the name and the email, it is saying start date and time and end date and time. Okay, so let's just map it. So I'm just going to put a slash and search for start date and time. So as you can see that this is start date and time, I'm just going to map it again. As you can see that this is start date and time, and same, the format of the end date and time is also same, but this is not an understandable format. So as you can see, the details which I have added in my Google Sheets are very clear and simple. This is the date and this is the time, but no one can understand this just by reading it. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to convert this into a simpler format, and in order to do this, I'm just going to first save this and then close this. Now what we have to do, between Calendly and Google Sheets, click on this add new action step. For the action application, you have to search for date time formatter. So let's just search for the same and select it. For the event, select it as format date with time zone and click on this connect. Now you have to map the start date and time right over here in this date section. So put a slash and then search for start date and time and map the same. For the from format, as you can see, this date has this Z in it, so I've simply kept the same right over here. This is the from format which has T and Z in it like this. Okay, and now for the to format, I want this in this format, which is month, date, year, and so on. Okay, so I'm just going to get the same format. As you can see in my previous workflow, this was the format which is date, month, year, hours, minutes, seconds. Okay, so I'm just going to look for the same format which is date, month, year, hours, and then minutes. So I'm just going to look for the same format which is days, month, year, hours, minutes. So I'm just going to choose the same. Now for the from time zone, this is in UTC time zone, so I'm just going to search for UTC right over here and choose the same which is UTC time zone. Now for the to time zone, I want in Asia Kolkata time zone because I'm over here in India, so I'm just going to choose the same and click on the save and send test request. Now you're going to see we have received the perfect date and time, which is 25th of June 2 p.m. Now we're just going to do this same for the end date and time too, but we're not going to repeat the same procedure again. We're just going to left click on this date time formatter and click on this clone step. The step is cloned. Now what we have to do is we just have to change the start date and time. We have to delete this and map this end date and time right over here, and I'm just going to search for end time and then just click on this save and send test request. Nothing else will change. Now you can see we have the start date and time and end date and time both. Now what we're going to do is we're going to map both of these right over here in our Google Sheets. Very simple, right? So let's just delete this UTC and I'm just going to map the start date and time. Then I'm just going to put a slash and map this end date and time right over here. Now it is asking me for the meeting URL. So what I want is I want to get the meeting URL directly in my Google Sheet so I can join it directly from here only. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to put a slash and then I'm just going to search for the join URL and map it right over here. So over here, apart from these details, there are many details which you can map and add in your Google Sheets according to needs and choices of yours. So you can just simply map it and click on the save and send test request button. Now you're going to see we have received the positive response that we have added these details successfully. So let's just open our Google Sheets, and the details are added successfully right over here. And now, like I showed in the starting of this video, that whenever a new appointment is booked, instantly the details will be added in a Google Sheets without any manual intervention. You know what you have to do? You just have to sit back, relax, and watch this automation working in backend. So go and try this amazing automation yourself, because right now we're offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. For your reference, I'll just attach the workflow URL of this workflow in the description box below. You can check it out and create this amazing automation for yourself. And further, if you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button, and for more automation tips and tutorials like this, just subscribe our YouTube channel. Don't forget that the discount coupon code is attached in the description box below, which is just for you. So do check that out too. Thank you for watching. See you next video. So not only this, but you can connect many more applications using Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubts related to pricing, you can follow this link. If you have any doubts or queries related to sales, you can email us at sales@pabbly.com. Both this link and this email address is attached in the description box below. You can check it out. I'll suggest you connect and integrate your favorite applications today, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.